Amanda.
Hi.
It's awesome to see you again. I'm glad that you came.
Thanks. Glad to be back.
And hi, you're new here. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Sarah.
It's nice to meet you, Sarah.
Nice to meet you,
We're
too.
glad to have you. We love seeing new faces, and we have seen you a few times. Do you want to introduce
I got
yourself?
my daughter Stephanie.
Aww.
Yeah,
She's
my
adorable.
babysitter tonight. So.
Okay, and can you introduce yourself to the group?
Yep, I'm Crystal. I'm an alcoholic.
Well, Crystal, we're glad to see you again.
It's good to be back.
Would anyone like to share today? Awesome.
So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Amanda, and I am 30 years old. I have a daughter, and I am married to my husband. We have been married for 5 years now. I am currently a recovering alcoholic. I struggled with alcoholism in my past, right before I had my daughter, and I'm kind of struggling now. I'm here today to come to this meeting, obviously, because I have fallen off the wagon, as many people would call it. My husband was a recovering drug addict, but he backslided, and he started doing drugs again. Recently, he got arrested because he needed his next fix, and he took our car and he went down to Connecticut to pick up drugs with his drug dealer. So my 10 years of having my co-pilot with me has now resulted in it just being me. I have to do everything on my own, and I actually had to go per diem at my job because I can't drive my car. I actually had to go all the way down to Massachusetts to get my car because it was in impound. I am currently trying really, really hard not to drink. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually did a few times. Granted, my daughter was not home at these times, but I did. I drank my favorite alcohol of choice, which is vodka. I sat home alone and couldn't get myself out of my own head, and I was crying a lot, trying to figure out what I was going to do. I was trying to do school and work, take care of my daughter, figure out how I was going to pay rent, and do everything else on my own, that I decided to drink instead. And I drank the whole entire bottle that night.
Wow.
Wow. I can really connect with your story. Well, my daughter, her dad is also, he was a recovering drug addict. You're always recovering, I suppose. But when we were together, I was 12 weeks pregnant when he decided he was going to go back and start drug dealing again. So
Wow.
I left him, and now I'm a single
I
mom.
there's no bag over
It's
here.
really,
Dropping thing over here.
It's really stressful a lot of times, let me tell you.
Nope, I agree. I can't tell you how many times in the last month that I have cried and tried to keep myself together for my daughter. You know, it makes it hard when your kids are involved in it, and they're wondering, you know, what's going to happen to their dad and why he did what he did. And, you know, one of the things that really set me off and that really made it so I just fell and broke was when she asked me why her daddies kept leaving her.
Aww.
And it still makes me cry. It's still hard.
Well, I can tell you that you're a mom, you're working, you're holding down the fort, and you're going into school. Like, that takes some serious work. So I see that you're struggling, but at the same time, from one mom to another, like, you're rocking it for sure. So
trying, attempting.
being a mom by itself is difficult enough, and then adding all that other stuff on your plate,
Yeah.
definitely deserve to give yourself a pat on the back. And I'm not just saying that either. So
And you know, she may not understand it now, but someday she's gonna look at you and see how much you protected her and helped her. And
What a great
I
role.
know it. Yeah, it's hard to see it sometimes when you're in a dark tunnel, but there's always a light.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep walking it.
Oh yeah. It seems lately that it's just every one thing after another, you know what I mean? Like he got taken out of the picture, and then I've got this car that I have to pay for, and I can't drive it. And my daughter is she's a gymnast. She loves gymnastics, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get her to all of her meets, her competitive meets. I legit had to go per diem at my job. I can't even go to work because I don't have a way to Augusta every day.
yeah, sounds very, very, very stressful.
It is.
Sounds like you have a lot on your plate.
Yeah, and I'm getting evicted from my apartment because I can't afford the rent. So I have to actually move in with my family member because I don't even have any money to do anything. I'm just completely, so trying to get out of that funk and trying not to drink, it got so bad at one point that one of my best friends actually had to come to my house and basically babysit me for the night and watch me and remove all alcohol from my house because I had gone out and gotten alcohol like we were at a party. You know what I mean? And it was just me there. And she was like, oh no. She's like, you cannot keep doing this.
Those are definitely the people that you want to have in your
Yeah.
life, though.
Yeah.
There are people that would do the opposite. So she sounds like someone who's good for supporting
Oh,
you. Yeah.
She really is. But, I've come to the conclusion that they're not always going to be able to babysit me. They're not always going to be able to watch what I'm doing. And, I have my daughter to think about, and I have, what I'm trying to accomplish in life to think about. And that's why I decided to come today.
Well, we're glad to have you,
Thank you.
and we are definitely here to support you. And we all have our own struggles, and we can relate to you. We do meetings every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. And we're all willing to give you our numbers. So in the event that you're feeling triggered or you're having a hard day or you just want somebody to talk to, you're welcome to call, and we'd love to have you every Tuesday and Thursday.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hello?
Hey, Amanda, it's Kaden.
Hey.
Are we still meeting at the restaurant are we still meeting at your house at 7?
Yeah, I'm at a meeting right now, but I'll be there.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Here, let me get the door for you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, I'll see you Tuesday.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
This hour of New Country on B98.5 brought to you by North Country has the
Fucking take it anymore.
nothing before. More power, more features, more add to the phone style. See now have North Country home servicing in Augusta. Live from the Beehive, powered by Kinney's Automotive Outlet in Farmington. 98.5 FM.
Amanda, are you here? Amanda, what the hell did you do? Are you crazy? Hello?
911, what's your emergency?
I think my sister overdosed.
What's your address?
64 Western Ave, Oakland, Maine.
We're gonna send help right away.
Okay, thank you, please.
Come in.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
I'm Riley. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm the crisis worker here at the hospital. I heard what happened to you, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay and if there's anything that I can do. So if you don't mind, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Just sit down. I always like to start off by saying I hope you don't mind if I take some notes. Is that
No,
okay?
that's fine.
Okay. You're always welcome to view these in the event that you would like to. Okay. Can you tell me what led you to be here?
Well, I just felt like I couldn't take it anymore. I was getting a lot of text messages from everybody. They want my help, or they want, me to do this, or they want me to change this. My husband currently went away for a while, and I'm trying to deal with the fact that I have to leave my full-time job and take care of my daughter and try to pay rent and go to school at the same time and do everything that I'm supposed to be doing as a parent, and I just feel like I'm failing.
So it sounds like, just making sure that I'm understanding, it sounds like that your husband went away, right? And then you're stuck with all the responsibilities of being a mom, working, paying the bills, and everything like that. Which, by the way, hats off to you, because I can't imagine it's extremely challenging. And it sounds like it all became too much.
Yes, because when you go from having your co-pilot and your spouse who can help you do all that stuff to having to do it completely on your own. I mean, I don't have a license, I have a car, but I can't drive it, obviously. So I don't even have a way to get back and forth to work. So I had to pick up a second job. So it's not, and it's not coming easy when, your kids are asking questions and you don't know how to answer them, and you don't know, where to go from there. You're just kind of stuck.
So, on one hand, you lost your spouse, and that's very difficult to do. On the other hand, you're taking care of your kids, you're taking care of the house, and you're doing all of these things by yourself. So, from my perspective, I hear a lot of positives there. I hear that you're strong, I hear that you're independent, I hear that you're a mother, which I know, personally, is a reason to be very motivated. So I saw on your intake paperwork that I have here that you have a diagnosis of depression, anxiety, and bipolar disorder. Is that correct?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Can I ask what you're doing now to help manage that?
I used to be on medications for it, but I lost my health insurance, so kind of just been trying to self-help,
Okay.
so not really,
Yeah, not really working.
no.
Okay. So insurance is something that we can definitely look into together. I can help you apply, and in the event that you're denied, we can take an alternative route. But I am here to help you with that ultimately. Okay? So is there anything else in the past that was working for you besides the medications? Counseling? Did you go to any groups? Anything like that?
Well, I did go to group sessions, and I did have a counselor, but I felt like I was being judged by that counselor, so I just stopped going and attended some groups, but
That's
then
good.
I just decided to.
Okay, awesome. So then, is that something that you think that you can continue to commit to, going to groups?
Yeah.
Do you know of any groups, or is that something that you would like me to look into?
I go to AA meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there are any other groups for, dealing with depression or bipolar or anything like that. I mean, I guess that's something I could look into, or with your help.
Yeah, there are definitely services out there that are aimed to help you get back on your feet. Our first step will want to apply for insurance. And if you feel that going to the AA meetings will be of help to you, then I think that you should continue to do that. So do you feel like that's something that you can commit to and that will help you?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm starting to kind of do now is I'm starting to kind of form a plan for you, okay? So what I've taken from this conversation, and tell me if I'm wrong, that medications was something that worked for you.
Yes.
And going to the AA meetings was something that worked for you in the past?
Yes.
Okay. So, but you don't have insurance, so are you currently taking any medications?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. So we definitely want to make that a priority if it was helping you before. Before we continue to move on to the plan, there was something that you said that I just want to ask about. You mentioned that you were self-helping.
Yes.
What exactly does that entail?
Alcohol,
Yeah.
a lot, and prescription pills.
Okay. How often are you drinking?
It's hard to say because I'll have good days and then I'll have bad days. I guess on my good days, maybe 1 or 2 drinks, but if I have a really bad day, I'll get a gallon of vodka and I'll down the whole entire thing. It'll be gone.
Okay. So it's really situational. Like if you're just having a bad day, then that's when you drink more.
Yeah.
How often would you say you're having bad days? I know that's hard to answer, but pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Every
More
week?
frequently than not lately.
Okay, so taking everything in consideration, I would love to work as a team with you to get you to a place where you're back on your feet and you're feeling happy and healthy again.
I would like that.
So, going off of the things that you said, right now you're a single parent.
Yes.
You lost your spouse.
Yes.
You're working. You're going to school. All of those things on your own.
Yes.
Do you think the first step in helping you would be to go see a doctor?
Yes.
Because you mentioned how medications have helped you in the past.
Yes.
Okay, so before we do that, you don't have insurance. So what we're gonna do together, I'm gonna come back when you're feeling better, and we're gonna sign up for health insurance together.
Okay.
I know a lot about health insurance, so in the event you're denied, then I have outside resources, and we will be able to get you into a doctor to see if we can get you on some medications that will help you.
That'd be
Okay.
great.
Other than that, though, you mentioned going to AA meetings.
Yes.
Okay, so when are the AA meetings?
Every Tuesdays, I believe.
Okay, every Tuesday.
And I think she said every Thursdays, but I know Tuesdays was definitely one of them.
Okay, if you, before I leave, I'll grab the name of that. I don't mind calling and seeing the dates and times for you.
Okay.
Is that something that you think will help you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that you're gonna be able to get there?
Yes.
Okay, you have transportation?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. And, let's say you're having a bad day. What has worked for you in the past to make it so that you don't pick up a bottle or you don't take any pills?
My daughter.
Your daughter.
She definitely helps me through a lot. And I like music.
Awesome.
I like painting.
Perfect.
Things like that.
Okay. So let's say, you had a horrible day at work. You have that urge to drink, right? What are you gonna do to stop yourself?
Probably maybe listen to some music
Yeah.
or,
If that doesn't work,
have like a dance party with my daughter
Yeah.
or something.
I think
like,
that sounds perfect, Amanda. I really do. I think that sounds like a great plan. So, and also you're gonna always have my number.
Yes.
So in the event plan A and plan B don't work, give me a call. Okay? So I think that we've established a plan.
Yes.
Apply for insurance, go see a doctor, get some medication,
Yes.
AA meetings,
Yep.
and then in your own personal time, painting, enjoying your daughter, okay? And you always have me to fall back on if you need me to, okay? And is there anyone that can support you? Do you have a family member?
I do. I do have a good support system. yes.
Awesome. That's exactly what I like to hear. So I'm actually gonna go finish taking some notes. I'm gonna come back in later on after you get some rest. and just see how you're doing, and you know, if you have any other suggestions on how I can help you,
Sounds
then I'm
great.
willing to do that. And then in a couple of weeks or so, or whenever you're ready, I'll come back and we'll apply for health insurance.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, Amanda, get some rest.
All right, thank you.
And it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I'll
too.
see you soon.
Thank you.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi Riley, how are you?
I'm great. I just wanted to check in with you. I've never done a video call with a client before, but I'm pretty excited.
Ooh, I haven't done one either. This is my first time as well.
Nice. So I just wanted to follow up with you. I wanted to see how you were doing, if you ever had a chance to go to the doctor or anything like that.
Yes, actually I did. I got approved for my main care, so I got that back. And I did already have my doctor's appointment, so I am back on all my medications that I need to be on.
Yay. And are you going to your group meetings?
Yes, yep. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go. It's from 4 to 8, and it's actually really been helping. They've been really helpful.
All very, very good news. And then, so, how's everything else been going? So, have you been drinking? Have you been using any medications or anything like that?
I have not since my hospital stay, actually. I am 63 days sober.
Woo! Yay!
Yes, from alcohol and from prescription pills. Day to day, it's still pretty challenging sometimes, but I've actually been feeling a lot better since the visit and since meeting with you. I have my ways of coping, so if I feel like I'm having a really challenging day or a bad day, I just constantly keep in my mind that, you know, my daughter is here with me, and, you know, she deserves so much more than that, and, you know, we actually got into some paint groups together, so we
Yay.
do paint nights, yes, so, definitely getting better day to day.
Okay, awesome. I just wanted to check in with you. And then
Yes, thank you.
I usually do another follow-up in 3 weeks just to, you know, make sure that you are doing good and if you need anything from me at all. But I'm very happy to hear that you're doing better.
Thank you so much. I'm very, very happy.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks, Riley. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.